let's see how many people show up. We'll see. We'll see. Hop over to my Discord. Alright. Sitting down and playing games. And keeping an eye on stream chat in case anyone decides to mosey on into the stream. But since it's not a Minecraft stream, I don't expect I'm going to get tons and tons of people. We're doing a Hearthstone stream today, and let's just vibe out. Vibing out. We got Pokemon, we got Hearthstone, we got two different games. And we're going to play them both at the same time, and maybe we'll even play them well. One coin. I feel like there's a maximum. I feel like that's going to run out. Doubles every 3 turns. Okay, so they changed how this worked. I still feel like this is better. But I need to use it at the right time. I feel like using it too early is going to be to my detriment. I probably need to wait until I'm like tier 4 or 5. But hey, we're here. We're chugging along. Okay, we should maybe turn up the music. There we go. There we go.
Hey, my favorite commander is
Let's
back.
get the show
Ready
on
to
the
get started?
road. As the kids say, I believe. If I'm one of the cool kids, maybe I would say that.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Okay, we're just gonna have a 6-2 early on. That seems like a decent strat. Just start with a big minion. I mean, is it easy to kill? Yeah. But, like, I have a big minion.
Freeze you where you stand.
We'll see if anyone shows up. It's a vibe.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
I should check on YouTube and see what categories. Okay, it sees us as playing Hearthstone. Alright, fair enough. Streaming under Hearthstone is fine. That's kind of what I'm mainly doing today. Yeah, we got Pokemon going on for people that are followers of the channel. But we're mostly just streaming Hearthstone. We'll go back and forth. We'll do some battlegrounds. We'll do some ranked. We'll kind of just play whatever I'm feeling.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Some of this, some of that, some of the other.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Okay, so we have elementals in this game, and I would like to take advantage of that. So this gains health whenever we refresh. And now we're going to spend some time just refreshing around, looking for our next elemental. That's a pretty good next elemental. Honestly. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's get to it then.
keep up the pressure.
So we want this Barnstormer. We'll do one spin and sell this for that.
It might make all the difference.
This is how we develop here. So I'm quite liking our early game development here. I guess we're gonna go this elemental route. So on tier 3 we're looking for elemental, party elemental, and recycling rate, because that's an amazing set of our strategy. Then like Living Azurite, Tavern Tempest, and probably Emergent Flame. All of that will kind of play
You're
our
doing great out there.
advantages.
Your minions really
So we
pulled
get
their
another
weight.
Barnstormer. And we're gonna put that forward. Do I need the chef's choice? Not necessarily. Like, it'll help. It would help. Having the chance to get a tier 3 elemental would be amazing. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll freeze for it. As silly as it may be, it's a guaranteed elemental for 2 mana. Then it'll be at 8, so we'll spend 2 to go down to 6. We have a chance of getting another elemental spawn, but if we don't, then we have up to 3 mana to spend on refreshes to find another thing. We have like 3 mana, maybe more, if we're lucky enough to grab the Elemental. And depending, we might even be able to grab the 3 refresh dude to get additional refreshes to further kind of stabilize that Bejeweled Duelists and really get those solidly built.
I think you can win this thing.
Okay, this is going to be good for us long term, but not the short term. It's going to be a lose. But in the long term, the Barnstormers are really good. This is 12-12. This 12-12 is insane. Okay. The Staff of Enrichment isn't that good. For us, because we have this. Oh yeah, let's grab our elemental. Okay, then rubber.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Elementals, never lucky, man. There's the Barnstormer. I was hoping for a different elemental, I'll be real. Do I keep? I think no. I think keeping would be a mistake. I don't know, maybe. Like the gold for tier 4. But like no, tier 4 only really has Tavern Tempest that I want. I think right now it's better to keep focusing on looking for Party, Wraith, and Fel. And particularly Party and Wraith are what we need next. If we can get Party and we can get Wraith, then we're really setting ourselves up for some success. advantage. Like, I'm not thrilled, but what am I gonna do, right?
The battle is really raging out there.
Party is something. We got a pointy arrow. I am not exactly inspired by the pointy arrow.
Need a drink?
Okay. Chef's Choice plus Lantern Light is they're both pretty good spells, but I think we can consistently pull whatever tavern spell we need now. So maybe I shouldn't be super worried about like saving, because we've got the Landlubber. And maybe we'll even keep the Landlubber around, but for now, we're just here, man. All right.
Oh, I've dealt with a league of evil. Terrible people. Tips.
Okay, so we definitely are demolished here. Alright.
You're good at this.
Alright, so that is a much bigger Landlubber than we had before. Let's also grab a Chef's Choice and spin. Another Chef's Choice.
Looks like you can get a
And then
triple.
we get a Bejeweled Duelist. Okay. Landlubber down. Let's see what we get from Chef's Choice. Another Landlubber, and again, we got a triple Landlubber. Well, Tavern Tempest at least will give me something. Living Azurite is very nice.
No one disturbs my home.
We're getting lots of triples this turn. We're going a little insane. But we didn't lose our last combat. We won our last combat. So I guess we're just gonna push again. I guess. We're at this weird spot where we had a number of big things, and we still have some big things, but our power's been stacked rather than spread. So I think we're gonna have a rough turn.
Keep
this turn.
up the momentum,
I think
friend.
this is gonna be a rough turn. Hi, Catsmith. Hello. How you doing? I see you there. How you doing? How you doing?
That's what I would have picked.
Yo. Free refreshes. Plus, let's just get tons and tons of stats. So, Catsmith, how are you doing today? I saw you went live while you were in the middle of a phone call. Tried to remember to join after the call, but briefly forgot. Did remember after a brief bit. No worries, Catsmith. I'm just here vibing.
How do I attract all these minions? 2 words.
Don't need to apologize.
Funnel cakes.
I'm just trying to... I'm trying to make myself stream working on the Pokemon challenge, so... That's why I'm streaming other things alongside the Pokemon challenge. It's like, these are the things I want to do, and then this is the thing I can do in my spare time in between doing things for this game.
I think you can win this thing.
Currently good. Hey, we take currently good, man. We take that. Having a consistent issue for falling asleep recently. I just started staying up all night and sleeping through the day. That's my tactic. So maybe don't take my advice on it, but it is what I do indeed. Echoing Roar is
A
really
good tactical choice. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Lantern Light also kind of good, so Lantern Light's gonna go there. The Echoing Roar I'm gonna put on my top. I'm gonna sell this to play Decidueye and Spin. Overconfidence, Titus Tribute, okay. Give me something actually good, thanks. The Emergent Flame, improved by each refresh. Nah. Nah, man. I think I want to lean more towards the spell side of this than the refresh side. Like, we're going back and forth. We've got a lot of things for spells, more than refreshes, and then cycle. Spell plus cycle. We'll see. Like, definitely the next guy to go is the Tavern Tempest, unless I need to do elemental stuff. What's on tier 5? It's General Genie, Master of Realities. Samsung Drake. Nothing really on tier 5 for me. What about tier 6? Elemental is Surprise. Small issue being unable to stay still enough to be able to drift off to sleep. You can
Any
experiment with
defeat that
adjusting the
doesn't destroy
most
you
recent
makes you
changes to
stronger.
remove one. It's a complete remove a pill. I cannot comment on such experiences. Just because I know what I have experience with and I know what I don't.
Have a nice day.
Striking oil again. Ritual. Landlubber plus the in-source. But Landlubber is big. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe we'll eventually get rid of our Landlubber, but I'm liking my Landlubber right now. I don't know. Some nights it's a lot harder for me than others to be able to drift off to sleep because I'm so restless. But like I say, I have not been in a position where I've been looking through like sleeping pills and stuff and different medications and such to see if that can fix my issues. So can't comment too much. Apparently, the last pill is making it possible for you to not need to basically fidget constantly.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then.
Thinking about it, maybe I don't. Staff of discover a minion of my most common type. The emergent flame seems pretty good because it addresses an issue, which is
Need a drink?
Better hire a recruit while you can. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I think I've possibly come as far as I can.
Let the games begin!
Yeah, I get what you're saying there, Catsmith. Definitely, I don't have any friends with Tourette's, but I do have several friends.
Keep up
and
the
even
momentum,
I once
friend.
dated someone that has autism. Not sure if I'm on the spectrum or not, but for sure I understand like living that is not exactly. And that's a nice this one. You have high functioning autism? Yeah. I met people all across the autism spectrum. I had a number of friends of high and low functioning. I get it. If it goes on too long, it might bounce me. That would be annoying. Yeah, when it minimizes, that is very annoying. Opponent failed to connect. Reconnect. Okay, let's switch games for a minute. And go play some ranked. Easy. Playing Treant Druid here, so it's gonna be a good game. Treant Druid has been absolutely wrecking the meta so far. I don't know. I've hit a bit of a block, but I think we're gonna have a good time.
Nature seeks balance in all things.
Like, having something to do on 3 is really nice, especially something as good as Arrow Soilizer, so maybe we'll just keep it. We got Aquatic Form. I guess that'll let us dredge and see if we can get something good. Dredge. We got Natural Causes, so that's nice. Tells me we're probably gonna get some of our lower power cards just when we need, like 2 turns after we needed them, which is a little annoying. But yeah, when it just doesn't send. It's very annoying. Like, you should have sent already. Excuse me.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
I really want to get that out of here fast. So I guess we're gonna delay things slightly. Multitasking? That is correct, Mail. Playing 2 games at once. I am playing the game I want to play on big screen and the game that I have to play on small screen. To play. But yeah, it's not a very sensible like stream concept, and it's not super cohesive. But I need to work on things, and I want to actually play fun games. I actually want to have fun. That's what I'm getting at here. I want to stay productive, but I also want to have fun. It's a vibe.
I can be very persuasive.
They're gonna go after those guys. They don't want to go after my arrows. So.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
In my name.
I don't know that I'll be able to defend super long, but we're gonna give it a shot. It's very aggressive deck. They seem to know how to pilot their deck, unlike
The fallen will serve.
Leave bones, please.
Alright.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
Just continue pressing. You need to stop leaning on your elbows to move them. It hurts to move them, and your shoulder.
Rise and serve your king.
I mean, if it's hurting you, yeah, you should maybe reconsider, but otherwise, like, whatever. We just can't play the blood tree now. Hi, Fred. Nice to see ya. I'm here.
The citadel stands strong.
I can be
I'm laddering and
very
playing Pokemon. I'm
persuasive.
kind of trying to do just whatever I'm finding interesting at the given moment.
The tide.
Good to have some friends hanging around, man. Good to have some friends hanging around. Proof that I can multitask? I don't know. I'm doing one task and then I'm doing the other and then I'm swapping back and forth between two different tasks. If you want to call it multitasking, you're welcome to, but I'm not sure I would.
Leave bones, please.
So I need to hero power every turn in order to not die. I also need to manage sword again in order to not die.
Feels good.
Successive serial multitasking, I think you intended to say? Successive serial tasking? Like, I'm not sure that I believe in true multitasking, that you can do two things at the same time. I think rather you're doing one task at a time. That task may include doing two subtasks simultaneously, but you're not going to do either subtask with apparent quality, I don't think. Like, you can do simple subtasks quite well, like pull a lever while you turn a dial, if you know how to do that and you have practice with it.
But little time.
Did bro expect me to just let him, like, just concede? Asynchronous task switching? Yeah, that's maybe a better way to approach it. Like I say, I'm not sure true multitasking does exist in, like, the human experience, but I'm getting pretty close. Why is everyone playing Death Knight tonight?
All might must end.
And bro just conceded? Straight up? Why? Alright, there's my star back. Bro saw it Druid and conceded automatically. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Hamul versus Reska!
Still a Death Knight, but at least it's a kick boss.
Get back to work!
Nature Nature seeks balance.
We
in
want
all
literally
things.
anything but these cards. Can we get some cheap cards, please? I wonder if working on assembling a puzzle while listening to an audiobook would be considered multitasking. Okay, so that's an interesting take. How much brain power are you putting into the puzzle? How much brain power are you putting into listening to the audiobook? I find if I'm doing more than like one thing at once, I'm putting less mental energy and usually just mentally disengaging from my secondary task. So for example, when I'm at work, I listen to audiobooks while I work. But if I'm being social with the customers, usually I'm disengaging from the audiobook. And if I'm throwing like boxes onto shelves, then I'm disengaging from the boxes and focusing on the audiobook, right? I'm prioritizing one mental place over another. Listening to my stream while alternating between work and Skyblock. I don't know. I don't know if listening to my stream counts as a task. But, maybe you're just doing all three, like, mediocrely. You seem to be putting a lot of, like, thought into what I'm saying.
White blood is killing it!
Whoa. That was a lot of damage. I really want to solidify my board presence here. Can I like target the mosh pit with attacks? I'd love to just remove from the board. Summon the ghoul and attack my zombie. Zombie's back.
Time for the finishing touch.
Now that's a lot of damage. Exactly. Next turn, we'll be able to draw any card in our deck except Cultivation, whatever's on the bottom of the deck will get picked from one of the three cards. We can hit Dredge with Aquatic Form and see what we want to pull up. So they're playing Mining. Whichwood Apple feels faster before Seedlings feels better? Whichwood Apple's better? I thought about it. Whichwood Apple's better? Because it activates my Herald of Nature. So we can play that. I think it's Herald of Nature.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
Out. Press E. What's the difference? I'll probably Plot of Sin next turn into a Conservator Nymph. Then we'll have a bunch of Treants. You just got three. You just ate 3 hits on a Phantom? Oh, you just got 3 axe hits on a Phantom in a row. That makes more sense. You can do the puzzle and audiobook at roughly 50-50 attention. You will almost always get a good progress on the puzzle while being able to comprehend what the book was saying. I don't know, different people have different like abilities to focus on things too, right? Bro. This bro has no manners. was Orient into cultivation. Because that gets us big things.
I'm gonna make a killing.
You naughty mandible!
Okay, so that was. We can technically play all this, but I don't want to just play all this. So we're gonna remove that. Gonna attack.
Time for the
Play
finish.
that down. Attack myself.
They grew up so fast.
Transform. It's a defensive play. We also got a bunch of puzzles today that belong to your mom, but she said you use them. So I assume you're referencing physical puzzles, right? It's slightly harder to hear me. I don't know what the issue is. Hopefully
Decide your fate.
it's slightly hard to hear me in general. Okay, let me just turn up my volume. That should make it easier. Hopefully that helps. We can also turn down the background audio of this. The Primus. Now it seems fine. Well, I did some adjustments to my volume settings, so hopefully it's better. Okay. Do you have a plan to deal with the rest of this? Ooh, summon some 3/3 undeads. Cool. So now it's not going to attack anymore with Reborn and Taunt. Okay, cool. I got Herald of Nature ready. Ooh, yikes. That was less than ideal. I got backup plans still. Okay, so it's plan A. Continue drawing cards. Just keep drawing cards. It's great. What's their last power remaining? The next spell you cast costs 3 less and has spell damage plus 3. So that could be an interesting thing. I think we've pretty much got them beat. Yeah, it's definitely a bit clearer. It's a way better. Earlier you were trying to hear me, but the game overshadowed my voice too much. I fixed that now. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Frost
Yeah, this game particularly can be quite loud, so I turned up myself and down the game, and that should have fixed things. It's not like Minecraft where all the sounds are kind of background sounds, and so it's really easy to talk over them. In this, it's definitely intended to be quieter things, quieter sounds. Like, he has to make sure that there's not 3 damage that I can do to him sitting on board.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Okay. Okay, there we go. That's very good for him. There we go. That's how he gets back in the game. So let's dredge. We're gonna pull cultivation here. Cultivation will make these 8 damage. I don't know if we can recover at this point. We might. Yeah, I think that's game. I think that we're gonna lose this one. We were really I really cracked the meta earlier, but I think that possibly they figured me out.
Candle much lighter.
And then that 10-10 just has to attack and it's done. It's pretty much over. I don't think that there's... Like, they could have won here and they chose not to, so... At this point, there's not really a way for me to recover it. I've not seen this variant before. Like, there's no way for me to recover.
Bless your heart.
I played the best I could. Alright, checking out the stream. One of the puzzles you got is almost 1 meter long. It's 2,000 pieces. That's a pretty big 2,000 piece puzzle. Normally they just make the pieces smaller, but having a big puzzle is really nice. Now you need to see if you have enough floor space for it. Mood. One of my favorite puzzles that I ever solved was, it was just a 500 piece puzzle, but it was a very nice handcrafted puzzle. It's an extra large size apparently, that makes sense. It was a very nice handcrafted puzzle where each piece was intricately designed, so that on one side you had this like set of shapes like a sun and a moon and a flower and a cat and a dog and a lion, and they all came together, and then you would flip it over and on the other side have a different piece of art. Or either way, right? You could see it either way. I think we're good against most druids. In theory. If this is Dragon Druid, it'll be a harder fight, but... If it's Highlander Druid, we're great. The only problem is that Dragon Druid's a lot more popular. I would love to go up against like a hunter. What kind of druid are you, friend? Are you Highlander or are you dragon? join that internet. Okay. Okay. No, no, no. It had one way to assemble the puzzle, but it was double-sided. So you could take it solved, flip it over, and see two sides. It was double-sided. There was only one way to solve the puzzle. One way that all the pieces fit together. But on one side, it was each piece. It wasn't like the square-based pieces. Every piece was like intricate. So you had an actual like sun with rays piece, and you had a moon piece, and you had all these other pieces, and they all fit together in different ways. It was really cool. Huh.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
Felt a bit early, but I didn't have another good choice. You think you bruised a rib leaning on your elbow. Can't remember how you were positioned, but you know that there is a hand arm around that area. It's possible, though I'd be a little bit surprised. Man, I am just not pulling good tools today. Like, I'm top decking all my tools rather than drawing them proactively and being able to play them proactively. It's really annoying. This is not a good hand. I mean, it's a great hand if I've got an established deck, got an established board. It's a fine hand then. But if I'm still trying to establish the board and fight for board, and my odds against this are not that great. It's only like 50-50 against this, so. Rush, Taunt, Lifesteal, cost one less. Play that for 5. My gosh. Just gonna sit on my 4/4s. Area around one of your ribs is getting swollen. I do not profess to know anything about that, so I cannot comment.
Our gift of frost shields us.
We got a Veneer to deal with. Okay. Cool. I do love the music in this game. It's really nice. I can just kind of jam out to it. It's cool. It does really suck though whenever you get hurt. So I hope that things get better for you, Catsmith. Rain and 4 phantoms slabbing just before dawn. It's no fun.
This desecration of the Titan's land stops here.
Oh, 4 phantoms spawning just before dawn is no fun. It took a single death to 3. Oh, okay. Now I understand what that meant. Yeah. It went from 1 death to 3 deaths. Wait, what is going on here? Okay, I feel like I need more board presence. And this is a pretty good way to establish it.
It's only natural.
It is not ready.
I don't know. I feel like we're probably lost at this point. Dragon Druid is not one that this deck has a great track record against. Today you learn that your foe... The biggest number it can read is... 1,000, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion, 10 sextillion? Yeah. I hope you get better soon. Has to be this way, or it just reads it one number and a bunch of zeros. Yeah. I hope I haven't just like hit the wall. That would kind of suck. It would suck if I needed to just make a new deck. I mean, it's not that unreasonable to think that I might just need a new deck to make progress, but I have done well so far. It's just that I might need something that does better against Dragon Druid plus. Oh, this is pretty easy. Ooh, we're getting the gas hand. Okay. This is good. It's only better if we draw the Lingering Zombie on turn 1. Or a Blood Treant. If we draw Lingering Zombie or Blood Treant on the first turn, we are golden. Plot of Sin. Could be worse, could be better. Aquatic form. Do we want another Plot of Sin? We have an arrow in hand already. We have a Plot of Sin in hand. Cultivation can wait, because we'll need that later. Probably arrow is better. For like the long term. Do I coin out arrow here? I think we coin out arrow.
They will never catch me.
It will not read properly if those commas aren't there. In that case, it'll just read one number at a time. Yeah, makes sense. YouTube's character limit? It's kind of annoying, yeah. What you gonna do? Red Gill Razor Jaw. See, they go for my Treants intelligently, but at the same time, that's buffing my Plot of Sins, so. Bit of a double-edged sword there. I'm just gonna go with buffing everything. and attacking his face. Because he's not giving me anything else to do this turn. So I'm just gonna wail. Just gonna wail on him. Like, what's he gonna do? He needs to attack one of my dudes. Okay, the Warblades help. Summon 3 Eldari with Rush. Okay, again, helps. What's he gonna do about it, though? Like, he's attacking my face. That doesn't do that much. He's taking out a Treant. Okay, it doesn't do that much. You can take out a second Treant. It's not doing a ton. You love your AirPod Maxes, other than the fact that they aren't sweat-proof. You're using them right now. Maybe they're new to the game. No, it's just that they haven't drawn the things that they need to do to win.
I see. I will have vengeance.
They must have just top decked that. Yeah, and then they concede. That you don't get. So I'm not exactly at a lower rank at the newbie ranks anymore. They should not be this many noobs. There should not be tons of noobs here. And in fact, most of the people here have built their own deck. Even in the first week of the season, which we are still in the first week of the season, most of us are still getting out of the newbie tiers, to be fair.
Nature seeks balance.
But shouldn't have this many noobs. Mages, depending on the mage, the most popular mage is the one I'm least good against. We get to draw a number of cards here. Gonna just put natural causes on top of the deck. Nice, good turn.
Bask in my radiance.
Prismatic Elemental. Discover a spell from any class that costs 1 less. And I'm just gonna destroy it. Next turn, Forest Blossoms plus 2 Treants. No. Yeah, we've got a board. We're in the game.
Punched by a giant.
You're gonna open a window slightly. It's getting a bit too warm in there. I have a heat pump, so it's quite nice for me. I don't need to worry too much about it. Transform a friendly train into a 5/5 ancient with taunt. Unfortunately, it can't attack the same turn that I do that, though. Deal 2 damage to all minions except friendly elementals. Huh. So we do need to do this to a Treant to maintain board presence. And then we're gonna lose 2 Treants here. Like we knew that was coming. And then I'm gonna just Witchwood Apple. And next turn it's gonna be Arrow Soilizer plus 2 Treants on board. Tainted Remnant. would love to draw the Croaked Cook about now. Even though it's finally starting to properly snow for you. Man, okay, so I am not getting snow this time of year. I don't normally get snow for another month or two. But I am excited for snow. Snow is always exciting. Okay, that's kind of a flex. It's kind of a flex. It's one way to get around the problems. Just buff out of them. What was that? I have a minion, you don't? What are you whoopsing here? You're like, oh, hero powered up. I'm like, you spent 2 mana to get rid of it. I spent 1 mana putting it down. You spent 2 mana taking it out. They're like, oh, but now you don't have... And I'm like, whatever. Normally it would have started snowing about halfway through the last month where you live.
You will bleed as we have been broken.
Fracture. Draw an elemental, split it into 2 halves. Oh, attack and health broken in half. I see. Okay, we might not have... Like, I need to pull something big in order to make a comeback. We just kind of got demolished. It seems that it was... I probably got... I went up against Elemental Mage, though. Yeah, we're not drawing sustained. I think the data's not good enough to say whether I would have won against Elemental Mage or not. I'm looking at data about how this deck is supposed to perform on average, which is why I comment, oh, this should be an easy fight, this should be a hard fight. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Because we're looking at aggregate. Like at my particular ranking, almost no one's playing that. So, of course, skilled people at my ranking can counter my particular deck.
Nature seeks balance in all things.
Okay. Against Priest, is card draw a problem? Control Priest and Undead Priest, it could be a problem, and they're the most popular variants. So card draw could be a concern. I might need more cards. We did not get early game anything.
I see you've brought guests.
Who's playing this? Bro.
Time for the finishing touch.
I need more. I need more. I need more anything. More
Time
oomph.
has come to dethrone our former master.
So let's summon some Treants. And we're gonna coin out Soul the Forest. And that'll at least get me some sticking power. And it'll activate Herald of Nature, which is, again, these are things I need to maintain a presence on board. Okay. No, let's buff. It means that we get to remove the really annoying taunt minion on board and go for face, which is nice.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Let's get this down and attack like that. Drawing more cards. I like it. I like drawing cards. Drawing cards feels good. You love the fact that your front door has a little window that opens in the door, which is perfect for your authorized personnel only sign. Pathfinding mob farm made from cherry wood planks looks a bit wrong, but it's the only wood you have enough of. Yeah, I can imagine.
They grew up so fast.
This turn, no bonus card for me. But that's fine, because I have a grumpy old ancient now.
You will not come closer.
Leave it open, keep playing. Okay. What's the plan here? It's a 9-10 now, but it can't do tons of stuff. Let's get the Arrow Soilizer down. And we'll transform that one. I think we're gonna attack there. I don't want to give them the chance to heal it. I just don't want to give them the chance to heal it. Did you build it in creative first, at least? Fred. That's what Cat Smith wants to know. It's a good question. I don't know. I feel like, in general, pathfinding mob farms always look a little bit cursed to me. So...
Our gift of frost shields us.
let's see what else is down there. Now, cultivation's a discussion. Because it's basically free stats, right? And it's not just the 0 mana free stats. It's bonus free stats. And then we draw a bonus card because of our Crypt Cook. Okay, drawn lots of cards. You have 2 Minecraft themed puzzles, themed 1,000 piece puzzles. It's the same one you used on Skyflat. Right.
Wow.
Strong means with 5 more attack. Okay, sure.
What's yours will be mine in time.
I cannot.
Okay, that would be great. So if he steals cards from me while that was out, I would have lost them from my deck. Well, he doesn't have it anymore. Light Magica would probably help. Probably.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
I'd love to get Plot of Sin. At this point, we're not going to empower it, but we are going to still use it with Cultivation and get a 4/4s rather than 5/5s. So it's something. And now we can't play the Blood Treant. Lingering Zombie is not quite what I was hoping for. Alright, and that's just not enough firepower. Like, if I'd picked up the, there's a number of things I could have picked up that would have helped, but we just didn't have enough power. I will say, I don't know, I have JBL earpods. Wireless earbuds, that is, because you need wireless earbuds when you're doing when you're throwing boxes and stuff, like, because you just, the knives are always out, so wired earbuds get cut eventually. So you need wireless. I have JBL and they work pretty well for me, and they don't give me the problems with sweat that you seem to be describing.
I see you've brought guests.
Armor! Armor! Likely use armor.
Did you get your AirPod Maxes used? Yeah, I picked up these ones new. They're pretty good.
My blood for the Lich King.
The more you'll struggle, the better.
They've got to do something. It's not really my not really my concern what they do. And that's one of the few times that it doesn't just take away the keyboard. Whatever. Corrupted Ashbringer with Lifesteal. So you're going to be at 18 health when I have 20 damage on board. That's just not enough health, man. You did your math wrong. Thanks for conceding. Pro conceded right before I could kill him. I'm still at like a 78% win rate, 50 wins to 14 losses, so I'm happy with my KD ratio, I guess. Another Lich King? Oh boy.
Will serve me in death. Nature seeks balance in all things.
2 Blood Treants. Seems a little excessive. Real talk. But I'm not one to say no to some good opening tempo. Like, what you gonna do now? I spent 10 health, but I got so much tempo. Look at all this tempo. They're like, what the hell, man? What you gonna do? I could have used Living Roots, but it would have been a bit of a waste. Better to save the spell for when I actually need it. Like on this guy. He's gonna be really annoying. So that's gonna go here. Okay. Ooh, and that's gonna kill another one, huh? Oh, that's just gonna go to my face? Whatever. I got plans. Don't underestimate my plans. Boom 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 ba-dum boom ba-dum boom 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 ba-dum boom ba-dum boom 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 ba-dum boom ba-dum boom 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 ba-dum.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
Boom 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 ba-dum boom ba-dum boom. I'm having a grand time, man. Just bouncing along. Winning games, taking names. Summon 2/1/1 zombies with Reborn.
Defile these lands.
Seems pretty good. Not so sure about defiling the lands, but you know. I'm happy with my board. With a pretty much empty hand, I'm just about to win, so that's usually how you want to play it. If you're an aggro deck, like, this is surprisingly an aggro deck. Well, it's surprisingly aggressive of a deck.
And serve your king.
Like, okay. They're really trying to reduce my power, my board power. They're like, okay, now I will survive. And I say, ha, cute. Bye. Nice. Yeah, that would be really funny, but really annoying. Yeah, I think that's the thing in the more modern Pokemon games, but that's why I don't play. Well, I mean, it's not why I don't play them, but it's why I like these older ones better. Is because these ones wait for you. You don't have to like go into the game. You can take breaks whenever you need to take a break from the game to go do other things. Illidan. I have yet to lose against a Demon Hunter. I'm just saying.
Nature seeks balance in all things.
Just gonna pass on turn 1 at this rate. And that's like, oh yo, top deck Witchwood Apple. Yo. Witchwood Apple top deck. Just gonna keep drawing cards. Give the Drain Druid's really good. Like it's a pretty solid archetype that's stuck around for a little while now, so I think it's not really going anywhere either, which is really nice. Okay, so what? Hate to break it to you, friend. That's not good enough. Just flooding the board with treants feels really fun. After a friendly minion dies, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. What if you're the friendly minion that dies? What happens then? Oh, yikes. Nothing really good happened for you? Sucks to be you, I guess. Gotta go have a great stream. See ya, Fred. Now to figure out where you want to put the 2,000 piece puzzle, and if you want to do it first or later. Good question. All of these are important questions. So we're gonna press button and fight it like that. I just don't want that getting too out of hand. And maybe arrow Soilizer into Soul, or Soul to Herald is up, but I think... I don't know, I want to see more, like, impressive things. Oh. Roots, Herald, just demolish. Haven't lost a Demon Hunter, and I didn't plan to start now. There we go, got a little bit of a streak going. Now we're up to gold rank 4. I'd love to hit platinum or diamond rank, but platinum rank seems like a good target to hit either today or maybe next stream. It's like 67.95 centimeters by 99.06 centimeters. Not to be confused by 1 meter. No. 99.06 centimeters. Death Knights, you know, it depends on the Death Knight if we'll win or not.
I see you've brought guests.
Staff of the Primus. Just putting curses? Putting plagues in my deck? This bro does not understand the value of attacking minions. That's what is clear to me. He's gonna go for his face. The thing is, this dude's logic was, oh, why wouldn't I just get another 4 cards in my deck and get another 5 health? And the reason is that it just reduces your consistency. Do I want to draw a new card? Or do I want an Arrow Soilizer? Arrow Soilizer... Yeah, let's take that. Play the one we top decked, so they're less confident about what we're doing next turn. I notice he hasn't kept things around. But I will be keeping things around. Let's Crooked Cook, Natural Causes, hit face, lay down another Blood Truant just for the sake of having nutrients. And then we'll do Arrow Soilizer, Living Roots, not Arrow Soilizer, probably Hero Power. Natural Causes plus Roots to get rid of that. Blossoms to rebuild board.
You now take mandible.
Stop me, I dare you!
I definitely feel like I need some more protection. So we're not gonna Witchwood Apple too early into the turn. Or too early into this. We're gonna hold Witchwood Apple for a minute. Reason being that we want Witchwood Apple to be a surprise when we pull it out. Just a little bit of a surprise, but enough of a surprise that it can give me an advantage. Order. Well, maybe not an order lull, but it looks like an order lull. Give out all these big buffs. Big buff boys. And then just go for face. And now he can't leave a single one of my minions alive. It's too warm, you're opening the front door about halfway. I hope it's decimal points, not commas. They show us commas on the box, probably because they're like European in origin or something. Get a holy spells, forge. Okay, it was forged, so it also restores some health. Okay. Deal 3 damage, excavate a treasure. But you didn't get a rock. I don't think. Not enough health. Not enough health to win. Sorry, bud. See, it's been like 150 hours, and I've only gotten 3 shinies in that time, and one of them was my starter, so I've only really gotten 2 new shinies in that time. Which tells me that maybe I need to make this a little less stupid. Okay, what can we grab? Aquatic form is at least a hope to grab something else that's useful. Because redrawing cultivation was not what we needed to get. It was not what we needed to get. Witchwood apple is what we needed to get. It's what I needed last turn, but you know, we're taking it. So there's a Herald of Nature and Plot of Sin at the bottom of the deck, which means this Herald of Nature is actually a little bit more valuable. Deal 2 damage to an enemy hero and to your hero. Okay, okay. At least you're being fair. I'm just gonna put down my treants, man. And then we're gonna transform one of them into a 5/5. So whichever, if you attack one of them and don't kill it, I'm gonna transform it into a 5/5. You did not attack. You're coining out a 3-cost spell. Oh, you coined out a Tar Creeper. That's lovely. I'm gonna pretend like it's not a problem, because really, it's not.
They grew up so fast.
Like, I'm just gonna sit here behind my 5/5. You have a 3/5, I have a 5/5. The puzzle's apparently from around 2015. That's the copyright date listed anyway. Ah. I think they played their cards, like, in a suboptimal order. Maybe that's just, like, me being weirdly judgy about this, but I do think that they played their cards in a less than optimal order. I don't like the Tar Creeper. I just don't have an answer for it yet. I mean, I have tools to answer it, just I'm not ready to. I think it's time to finally answer the Tar Creeper.
Too much water.
We are going to sacrifice a Treant in dealing with the Tar Creeper, but it's fine. 1 Treant is not a huge loss. And they're going to go after my big Treants for some reason. I don't get the logic here. They're going to throw a Ghoul into that. They're probably going to go throw these guys into my 4/2 just to make it smaller. They're not. What are they doing? I never understand what my opponents do here. Okay, they're playing dead. They're like, aha, I've got another Tar Creeper. What are you going to do now? And I'm like, I've got so many things to do now. I feel like Plot of Sin's going to be more valuable here at this stage. So we're going to Herald of Nature.
Flourish is only natural.
Into Cultivation. Which maybe they need to do something about it if they don't want to lose, but you know. They're like throwing all their minion resources into dealing with my 5/3. And it's not even enough. That's the thing. It's not enough. Oh, lifesteal deals 6 damage to a minion. Okay. It's not enough. I mean, it's not enough for reasons that they could never have known, because I just top decked it. But hey, here we are. Checking what the outside temperature is. Now you're back. Welcome back, Catsmith. We're winning games here. We're winning games. Taking names. Climbing ladder. It's great. Probably I'll wrap up the stream whenever we run out of PP on Flopple. It's 0 degrees. I assume it means 0 degrees Celsius and not Fahrenheit, but you might mean Fahrenheit. I'm not sure whether you mean Celsius or Fahrenheit. Actually, probably you mean Fahrenheit, not Celsius, thinking about it. Oh, Celsius. So it's just freezing. It's freezing point. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the freezing point of water right now. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Don't worry about spelling too much here. I have not lost to a warrior yet, and I don't plan to do it today. What warrior decks are there? There's one warrior deck that's potentially of concern, but they seem to be playing control warrior. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. The opening card is indicative of control warrior. But again, we're not. I don't want to make too hasty of a judgment here. Okay, we're getting bash. Again, this feels very control warrior. Or maybe rock and roll warrior. Hard to say. We'll see. Get our arrow soilizer down. Crazy to think that I used to play this deck without the arrow soilizer. It's now so much of a staple for me. Ooh, maybe I throw natural causes out and develop card draw. Because card draw is really powerful. And then we get to keep drawing cards. Yeah, card draw is really good. Okay, catch up with stream again. You're honestly very bad at spelling without the word suggestions at the top of your phone. Even then, we can't always figure out what you're attempting to spell. That's such a mood, though. Yo, that's so rude. I guess we have to rebuild. How else do I want to rebuild? Do I just want to buff everything? Buffing everything seems good. Like at this stage, we've got enough stuff to buff. It's apparently going to stay at 0 degrees for the next set of hours. Okay. At least that'll help you cool down. They probably intended to forge that, but it's really funny that they forgot to.
The strong flourish.
Feels good. You tried to avoid using the crappy laptop today to hopefully do other things because you spent the precious previous several days basically on it all day.
Hamul versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Nature seeks balance in all things.
What happens? Great starting card. Could still be good. Could still be good. Ooh. Ooh. Let's put natural cause on top of the deck.
Greetings. May the winds guide you.
What are you? Are you trying to be Enrage Warrior? Like, what's your game here, man?
This place is scary.
Oh, look, it's Shaggy, the frightened flunky. If you tell me that this card is not Shaggy, I will not believe you. Look at the character design. And the voice, this place is scary. Okay, frightened flunky. Hate to say it, but you died of natural causes. Also a zombie, but don't worry about it too much. Natural causes and a zombie. Like I say, don't worry about it too much.
Let's warm you up.
Steam Guardian. Like, Treant plus Soul the Forest seems really good right now. Okay, back to... So if we hit Platinum rank, then we'll stop for the day. Or if I run out of PP on Flopple, we'll stop after that, after the Hearthstone game we're playing.
This go on too long.
Ooh. Got some nice little buffs there. Let's just give ourselves some cool buffs as well. I think we need them.
Too much water.
If they kill my Ancient, I get more Ancients, which is pretty cool. Like, our board's gonna refill with 4 new minions next turn. Yep. Knew we'd need to do a board refill, too. Just gonna sit on my health. I don't feel the need to attack it.
For a master tactician, this is nothing.
Double the stats of all minions in your deck. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Swap your hand with the bottom of your deck. That's also really good in combination. But now he's out of cards. So he's drawing 7 new cards to the bottom of his deck and put his whole hand on the bottom. Like, what's he gonna do now? I guess, like, that's my point, right? Like, what's he doing now? Like, I'm still doing things. His goal is just to play big stuff. Maybe he's playing Taunt Warrior. Yeah, that tracks. He's probably playing Taunt Warrior. I think we can beat Taunt Warrior. You will crush me. Sounds a bit too spicy for me, friend. Bit too spicy. Yeah, you have to actually win.
My thanks. Incredible.
Your blood for the sire.
Is he gonna... He's gonna make this personal?
Make them bleed.
Oh. Oh. Okay, there we go.
For the sire.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. I respect that. You've done improvement on your redstone ceiling mounted hideaway enchanter. You're about to change it from having 2 buttons open to 2 buttons, one to open, one to close. It's now only has 1 button to toggle it open and closed. Very cool. Sounds like you improved your T flip-flop design then. That's what sounds like was involved here. Uh-oh. Not a great opener. We have Blood Treant, but that's about it. Against Priest, we're not bad against Priest. It's hard to say, but we're not bad against him. Most popular variant. I mean, we're not great against the most popular variants, but we're not losing on average, so I'll take it. They went with Illuminate and Thrive in the Shadows. Thrive in the Shadows is probably Highlander Priest, which we do really well against. Although, like I say, it's hard to say what they're playing this early into the match. I just want to do damage to get the Treant number up. It's not actually about doing the damage, it's about the Treant. Although we're doing chip damage just to get early chip damage in, and if he spends his hero power on healing it, whatever. Holy Nova, understandable.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
They grew up so fast.
So they're really just doing that to draw the card and... Oh, okay. Actually, it was for the consistency of the kill. Gotcha. Make that kill a lot more solid. Okay, cool. I assume that they were just doing it to draw the card, which is the sort of thing that, you know, I would do since I haven't played the deck. Shaman is a concerning prospect if we go against it. But I don't think there's many people playing Shaman at my level. There is Highlander Shaman, but I haven't come across it, and I haven't come across Aggro Paladin either. Again, at my level. I'm seeing a lot more things like Death Knight and stuff, so... Oh, they just did a mass silence on me or something? Silence all enemy minions. You may have done that a little too early.
Intriguing.
Time for the finishing touch.
Too much water.
Still consistently drawing cards.
The time waits.
Titan after using the ability to discover legendary minions, strike from history. Okay.
A world cleansed of evil.
We're gonna do a lot of sin. Kill that thing. Doesn't stick around.
The strong flourish.
Herald of
It's
Nature.
only natural.
Coin. Power. And that basically, again, once again, puts that lethal threat on board. And they don't... They might have a way to deal with it. They should... They have a few different spells they could have. But I don't know that they have any of them in hand. Oh, look. You have an 8/10 with lifesteal. What? Oh.
We are the tide.
Okay. Well, let's get rid of that. Stupid. So he's looking for that clear everything that does that has too much attack. You had to completely design a new thing and have it toggle on each press while preserving the pulse duration. The contraption is apparently kind of finicky on the accepted pulse length. It took fidgeting, but you got it working. How much longer do I plan on streaming? I am not sure. Probably no more than to half past. I don't think I'm planning on going much further than half past. Probably.
For the finishing touch.
So yeah, maybe 25 minutes. It might be less if I'm able to be really efficient in one game or another, but I'm doubtful. Automaton Priest is concerning. If I remember right, I don't do great against Automaton Priest. I mean, I can. There's just not enough data to say that I can consistently do great against Automaton Priest. Is the thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this fight.
I yield.
I needed more aggro tools. Warlock. What? What? What warlock?
Seeks balance in all things.
What warlock is even being played? Okay, so there's a few different warlocks that it could be. Yo, pretty good hand. There's a few different warlocks that could be. We don't do bad against any of them, but we don't exactly do good against any of them. That's the problem. We'll see. I don't have high hopes for this match. I think we're gonna probably lose, but we're gonna fight it out, man. Mining? The instant smokestack coming at me is suggestive of mining. There's a few. There's like it could be cursed as well. Like I said, we're not seeing anything that defines it as either mining or curse warlock yet. So it's hard to say right now what we've got on our hands. Juicy. Very juicy indeed. I'm inclined to go with mining over curse, but again, I haven't seen something that's super indicative. That feels curse, not mining. Nah, maybe, I think it's probably mining, actually, looking at it. Defile will not save you now. I think you're mining warlock.
We're going on a dangerous voyage. You in?
I am kind of confused. Honestly, kind of confused. I'm just gonna play some things. Just be overall scary is the plan. There's the gap between 2 and 4 that I'm not gonna let them cross for defile purposes. The Herald of Nature will come down soon. but I need something to activate it, and I don't want to just plot of Sin to activate. Okay, yeah, Defile, I was thinking about, like, yeah, okay, you put me down, but now what?
You will not come closer.
Oh boy, you have a big scary Anubis out. Okay. 5, 6, 8, okay. So I don't quite have enough to do what I wanted to do, but we're gonna do the next best thing.
Flourish. It's only natural.
Much water.
Oh, that still wins. Cool. Okay. We won. That's cool. It's about 9 p.m. for you. Yeah, it's 8:15 for me. So I'll probably stream till 8:30 for me, 9:30 for you. I just like hanging out with people. Vibing, chilling. Started a couple minutes late, wanted to extend it as a result. Felt nice to do. Someone subbed 5 hours ago? What? Who was subbing to me is my question. People subbed recently. I think they're finding me from Fred's channel or something. I think they're subbing from Fred's channel. They've seen me on Fred's channel and they come over here. That's what I think happens. This is a very, very good opener. Oh my goodness. This is such a good opening hand.
You here for the tour? Candle much lighter.
They're playing like a mining DK? Is that a thing? Not really. Okay. So they're playing some weird niche variant, probably. I would love to get something else to summon treants, but you know. Playing my own treants is kinda satisfying, so we're fine. Yo, that'll do. For now, just buff everything and go face. Seems good.
You here for the tour?
Congratulations, you have enough to take out one treant. Yep. You worked so hard to take out that one treant. Let's make sure you can't do that again. Let's just make sure you can't do that again. Bro's just like, bro. Bro's sitting here feeling like, bruh. Get wrecked. We're kind of bouncing around this gold too. I think we can make it up though. I think we can make it up. We just got to get some good luck.
Knowledge is power.
Nature seeks balance in all things.
There's only one card I need to swap here. Aquatic form. Solid. Think you found the reason why it sometimes doesn't send the message when tapping send. If you tap on the YouTube send button with the keyboard open, it closes the keyboard, but if you tap on... Oh, I see. I think I get what you're getting at. I think I am picking up what you are putting down. We're just gonna say no. No arcane worm for you, Jaina. Mages don't really worry me that much. I mean... Yeah, like... Arcane Bolt Mana Thirst 8, deal 3 damage instead. Like, oh boy. What a high Mana Thirst, honestly. Like, threshold.
Bask in my radiance.
What are you? Are you Highlander? Maybe you're Rainbow Mage. Rainbow Mage is the most common kind of mage, so it wouldn't really surprise me, but like... Yeah. Cultivation's at the bottom, so we need to draw a different cultivation, really. Because I'm not putting it on top of my deck to draw next turn. I want to draw a card. Let's draw the Arrow Soilizer, I guess. And we're just going to play it. Our hand is absolutely gassed right now, but I don't want him to know that. YouTube send button still lights up because it was pressed, but it doesn't send it if the keyboard is open. Sounds like you should just not press the send button on the YouTube side of things. Pretty gassed indeed. Okay, so they've got something that's gonna just wipe my board. They've got like AoE, 2 damage AoE. Holy Nova. Okay, yeah. See? They've got something. So we're gonna get Arrow down. A Treant and the Lingering. Yeah, that's fair. Like, you can only do so much, right? Deal 1 damage to all minions twice. Yo, Flame Geyser seems a bit out of hand. Seems a bit out of pocket. Was that quite necessary? Like, probably, but like, really? Thousand piece puzzle has, you'd say, normal sized pieces. I think I've just been demolished. Albeit, they got some really good pulls. Holy Nova's an insane pull. I don't have draw anymore. Like, there's no way I'm recovering off top decks. But then again, mages, that particular kind of mage only has like a 52% win rate for me, so like, I'd expect to lose a fair amount of the time against it.
Hamul versus Malfurion.
Cenarius, guide me to victory. It pleases me to see you, Shando.
Are you another Treant Druid? What kind of Druid are you? If you're Dragon's rude, but we're gonna play as hard as we can. Okay, you are indeed Dragon. Interesting angle.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Natural causes. Okay.
We all exist in harmony.
Time for the finishing.
Flourish is only natural.
Is there any way for me to recover at this point? Like, Dragon Druid just demolishes me.
I yield. Nature seeks balance in all things.
This will probably be my last game of the stream. After this game, we'll probably call it. You should probably get to attempting to sleep. You're probably going to end up sitting in bed for the next 5-ish hours just trying to sleep. If you want to hang out for this last game, you're welcome to. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. No judgment. Hmm.
This hat ain't big enough for the two of us.
What variant of rogue are they playing? You're fairly serious about the 5 hours part? Yeah, it's an unfortunate reality.
Lights slow down.
It's not mech rogue. What are they playing? Not mining either. It's like ogre rogue. Oh, ogre rogue is a thing. Okay, I just do really, really well against it, and it's not that super common. Okay.
This hand make no sense.
Okay. Now a fully infused Plot of Sin plus Herald of Nature ready to go. I cannot do both of them though, so let's start by playing the Blood Treant. And then Plot of Sin plus Cultivation makes a lot more sense. And then sacrifice that and control board. Poses a pretty big threat. Cool. 13, we can bring it up by 9, 22, 23. Okay. That's still pretty good though.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
You can't leave a minion on board. You just can't. If you leave even one minion on board, you did. You spend hours sitting there just kind of squirming, adjusting your position while trying to settle into sleep. It happens for me for some nights. It does. You're definitely not alone in that. It definitely has happened to me some nights. Okay, mixed concoction destroyed 2 enemy minions. Okay, but clearly you don't have another concoction to do that, otherwise you would have done it already.
Choose soon.
Okay, I think they're just trying to stall. You hope it won't last much longer because you have the pills added? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully that makes things better. Alright, that's a win. We'll take it. Well, Catsmith, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It's been lovely. I think that's gonna be my last game for the night. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna finish off this training session with Flopple off stream. But thank you for joining me. It's been lovely. I will, like I said, I've posted to Discord kind of my rough thoughts with it when it comes to streaming. I'm not super certain when I'll stream next, if I'm honest. But I hope to stream soon. It's been a while, and I want to start getting back into the rhythm of streaming. Maybe not daily, because that was a bit much. I was trying to stream daily at one point. I think I'm gonna just kind of make it stream whenever I have the spare time. I think you are on my Discord server. I seem to remember you being there. The Lifeheart Lounge. Catsmith is not here. You're not on my Discord server. It should be in the in my normal videos. There should be a link to join my Discord server in the description. But I can also send you an invitation. Invite. Oh, I don't have you added as a friend. Let me go over to Fred's server and get you added as a friend real quick. Let me find you, Catsmith. And then I can add you as a friend, and then I can invite you. Add friend. Oh, you're not accepting friend requests. You can send me a friend request if you want to get a personalized invite. Otherwise, it should be in the description of my other videos. So I'll keep an eye out if you decide to send a friend request. I'm on Fred's server there, so you can add me and such. But I only really advertise on Fred's server when I'm playing Minecraft as the main thing. So when it's other things like this, where I'm just hanging out playing Hearthstone or playing Pokemon and such, I don't super go into Fred's server and advertise there. I don't know, it just feels odd. I might, but it would certainly be a departure from what normally we have there. Probably when we do the evolving all the shinies that we have stream, which I have a plan for that. I want to do that's why I'm like being super careful about Flopple's XP. I want to evolve all 3 shinies in one stream so that we can have a really cool stream where we evolve all the shinies and get some good clips for a YouTube video I want to make about evolving all these shinies and how it took me over a year to evolve 3 Pokemon. Which will be a great video. But either way, Catsmith, I hope you have a wonderful night. It's you're now smelling Pringles, and you're smelling Pringles and you want some. I just don't have Pringles. I can offer you like a Hershey's fun size candy bar, with almonds, if you'd like. But best I can do. At any rate, Catsmith, have a wonderful night. It's been great hanging out. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. I try to announce my streams on my Discord. So, toodaloo. Stay safe, stay sane. See you next time.